Hi guys, this is Equineqt, and this video is a special birthday request from one of my subscribers. She actually has her own Whisper page. She's Southern Belle Whispers, and her birthday is coming up on the 18th. And her birthday request was to have me kind of go over some of my favorite DVDs, or my favorite movies, in other words. I recorded this once as a whisper, but for some reason my computer will not upload the file to YouTube, so this is a re-record. I have a lot of DVDs, but honestly these are a collaboration of some of mine and some of my siblings, so not every DVD in here is a favorite one of mine, and some of them are. But I keep most of them in this box, but I do have a couple that have their cases still. So let's get started. Pride and Prejudice. Has Keira Knightley as Elizabeth. If you guys have never seen this movie, I recommend seeing it. It's really wonderful. Mr. Darcy in this movie, I am a huge fan of Mr. Darcy. So I love this movie. I love period dramas, and this is one of my favorites. It's also my favorite book. I'll read it a couple of times a year. But this is a really good movie. Keira Knightley did a fabulous job in this movie. It's really well put together. I like it. Okay, don't laugh. This is Die Another Day, 007. I can't remember the last time I watched this movie. I think it was almost 6 months ago or something, if not longer. But this is one of my favorite movies. It's one of my favorite action movies. I really like it. So, there's that. Finding Nemo, because let's be honest, who didn't like Finding Nemo? And even if you didn't like the whole movie, you know there was a scene that you really liked, and don't try to deny it. So, Finding Nemo, honestly, aside from Tangled, this is one of my favorite Disney movies. Well, Finding Nemo is Disney and Pixar, but I really love this movie. It's really sweet, and Dory is one of my favorite characters. Followed really quickly by Crush the turtle. I think he was pretty cool. So this is one of my favorite movies. I watch this one at least once a month, even if I just have it running in the background while I'm doing homework. I love this movie. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl, and Dead Man's Chest. So 1 and 2. I don't have the third one because honestly, I stopped after the third one. I stopped liking them so much because it just kind of kept going on a little too long for me. But I love this movie. It's it's Disney. It's magical and action at the same time, and I really like it. So they're really long movies, as most of you guys know. So I will usually save these guys for a rainy day or something like that, or when I'm sick. And I'll watch them then. Another one, I don't know, maybe just a lot of us horse people saw it, but Seabiscuit with Tobey Maguire and Jeff Bridges. I love this movie. It's a wonderful story. It's a great book. It's a really good book that I've read multiple times, and the movie does a really good job of just kind of recapturing everything. It left out a lot from the book, but then again, most movies made from books do. This is a great story in equine history about thoroughbred racing. So, if you guys haven't seen it and you like, an underdog story, this is definitely a good one to watch. We have Tom Cruise, War of the Worlds. I really liked this movie at the time that I bought this, but it's kind of like the 007 movie. I don't remember the last time I watched it. It's not that I don't like the movie, because it's Steven Spielberg, and I love Steven Spielberg, but it's just kind of one of those movies that you can only watch like once or twice, and then you're good for the year or something, because there's a lot of movies that are like this, like Battle LA or Independence Day, kind of the same thing. A classic, Mary Poppins. I watch this whenever I'm sick, or whenever I just kind of feel kind of like depressed. This is my go-to movie. It always makes me happy, always cheers me up. It's so good. I love this movie. It's like my favorite childhood movie. This is another horse one. This one was really good. I liked it. I watch it quite a bit. Spirit, Stallion of the Cimarron. Matt Damon, I believe, was the voice of the main horse. This is a really nice story too. It's not Disney, it's a DreamWorks movie, so I know some people may have seen it. I know a lot of kids saw it, but this is a really good movie. I like it. So if you guys have any little kids that like movies, this is a good story. Okay, now to some of the ones in here. This is one that was out. It was in my DVD player, but it needs to be represented. This is Despicable Me. And I love this movie. It's so cute with the little minions. I think it's really cute. And how he develops, he ends up liking all the little girls that he adopts. I think it's really cute. Okay, now, again, some of these are my siblings' movies, so I'm not going to go through all of these, because there's a lot of them. Only some of them in here are my actual favorites, so I'm just going to kind of flip through and I'll point out the ones that are my favorites. Okay, here's one. Happy Gilmore with Adam Sandler. This movie is hilarious. I love this movie. It always makes me laugh. I just like it. It's really funny. It's just kind of like, I think it's more about, you don't think that you're not able to do something, because Happy wants to be a hockey player, but he's really good at golf. And he ends up becoming like a professional golfer. So, sorry, I need a drink. But it's a funny movie. It's not too bad. These are all empty. These are all empty. Okay, this is The Waterboy. The Waterboy is really cool. It's not a bad movie. It's not like the best movie ever. It's another Adam Sandler movie. My brother really likes Adam Sandler. It's another Adam Sandler movie, but it's okay. It's not one of my favorites, but I mention it because I like it. Air Force One. Most people have seen this with Harrison Ford. I really like that movie too. It's one of the better ones. I have Apollo 13 with Tom Hanks. Again, another one that most of the ones that are in here are ones that I don't really watch all that often. And I'll watch Apollo 13 a couple of times a year, but, you know, not a whole lot. I have The Bourne Identity. I like that movie. That's a really good one. Black Hawk Down. I like this movie. It's a very good action movie. I really liked it. It's kind of one of the... it's one of the few, like, military war stories that I like. So... I have Castaway. I liked it the first time I saw it, and then I realized that I would never have to see it again because I just wouldn't. It's one of those movies that's really, really long, and most of the time he just talks to Wilson the volleyball. So, if you've seen it once, you've seen it twice, so I don't watch it very often at all. The Day After Tomorrow. I liked this movie way better than I liked 2012. It was a better sort of end of the world, quote-unquote, type thing. I just liked it better. Thought it was better played out than 2012. Okay, biggest thing that made all of us love whales was Free Willy. This one I haven't watched in about a year and a half. Actually, I'm going to make a point to watch that again. But I love that story. It's a really good one. And I saw all the Free Willys, because there was Free Willy 1, 2, and I think 3 as well. And I like them. So, I like them all. G.I. Jane. I know you can't really see this, but G.I. Jane with Demi Moore. She did a fantastic job. And whenever I feel like I need some sort of empowerment, I watch this movie because she did a fantastic job displaying a woman's strength in that movie. Fantastic job. My brother has, I know a couple of you know that I have not seen The Godfather. My brother has all the Godfather DVDs. I have yet to watch any of them. So don't get too upset. Oh, okay. This is another movie that is from my childhood that I love and I watch on every single holiday. Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, New Year's, you name it, I watch it. And I hope you guys have seen this. It's Hook. I love this movie. Robin Williams was fantastic, and Julia Roberts made the cutest Tinkerbell in this movie. It was great. I love Hook. This page is another one, Independence Day. This is the one that I would watch over War of the Worlds any day. I think Will Smith was great in this movie. He was very funny. I really liked him. And then I have Indiana Jones, The Temple of Doom, and The Last Crusade. I love indie movies. They're awesome. You can't really see them, but I have the Jurassic Park films. I have all 3 of them, and actually over Christmas holiday, my friend and I, we did like a Jurassic Park marathon, and we watched all 3 in one night, and we were talking about how, like, when we were little and we saw these movies, that thumping sound that the T-Rex makes, like, whenever it's approaching, we were talking about how when we were kids, like, we used to go and think that, like, any stomping sound was a T-Rex. So we were just kind of reliving our childhood. This is one I don't know. Maybe you guys, a lot of you guys have seen, I'm not sure. It starred Brad Pitt and Anthony Hopkins. Legends of the Fall. It's a very beautiful and just heartbreaking story. Heartbreaking movie. It's one of my favorites, although I don't watch it very often because it's very long, but it's also a really beautiful story. I have Master and Commander. I really just watch that movie for the music, honestly. I love the score and the instrumentals that they use. It's a good movie, don't get me wrong, but I mainly just watch it for the music. I have Meet the Parents and Meet the Fockers, the Circle of Trust collection. I think those two movies are hilarious. I have not seen Little Fockers, the third one that came out. I have not seen that yet, so don't spoil it for me. I will watch it eventually. Mel Gibson, The Patriot. I love this movie, and as morbid as it might sound, one of my favorite scenes is where the cannonball bounces and hits the one guy in the head. That's honestly my favorite scene, and not to be like mean, because I know it actually happened a lot, but that scene makes me laugh all the time. Men of Honor, that's another good movie. This one's another one of my brothers. Actually, The Patriot and Men of Honor are both my brothers. But those are both really good movies. Pearl Harbor, that's mine. My baby sister was born on Pearl Harbor Day, and I've always had a fascination with Pearl Harbor. When I went to Hawaii on tour with my band when I was in high school, we went to the Pearl Harbor Memorial, and I cried. It was just like you can feel the sadness there. And it just is heartbreaking. My brother's Rocky movies, and these ones I think are, oh yeah, these are more Rocky DVDs. Rush Hour, very good movie. Saving Private Ryan is also a good movie, but it's my brother's. I don't watch that one a whole lot. The Shawshank Redemption. This is one of mine. I cry every time I watch this movie because it's really good, but it makes you want to cry. Star Trek movies. My brother's a huge Star Trek fan. More Star Trek. I know you guys have all seen Step Brothers and Superbad. Those are my sisters, but we watch them a lot, and we quote Step Brothers like constantly. It's funny. If you guys haven't seen it, take a time to watch it. Twister with Helen Hunt. Everybody likes that movie. It's the only other movie that scared people enough about tornadoes besides The Wizard of Oz, in my opinion. But it's a good movie. Taken with Liam Neeson. I think Liam Neeson is excuse my language, I think Liam Neeson is a total badass. He was awesome in that movie. I have yet to see Taken 2, so again, please no spoilers. I know you can't really see this one, but this is Tombstone. About the shootout at the OK Corral. One of my favorite westerns. Oops, sorry. These next couple are mine. Toy Story 1, Toy Story 2, and then Toy Story 3 is somewhere in there. I think it's like back towards the front. I love Toy Story movies. I grew up with Toy Story. It holds a very special place in my heart. And then I have Titanic and You've Got Mail with Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan. I love Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan together in this movie. It's so adorable. And then my brother has Tears of the Sun. That's his other movie. He really likes that one. And I think that's... Oh, those are Star Trek movies. My brother loves Star Trek. So those were some of my favorite movies. I hope you guys really enjoyed this. And please send me requests for more video ideas. And I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.